Good morning, children. Today we are going with a topic which I had already discussed. Okay, so today our topic is tenses. Tenses means, okay, they are called as verbs. Okay, what is a verb? Children, what is a verb? Verb means any word which is having action. Okay, words which are having action, they are called as verb, children. We can also call them as doing words. Okay, the words which are having action, okay, that we call them as doing. Okay, doing words or action words, we call them as verbs. That's the meaning of verb, children. Okay, action words or doing words, we call them as verb. Now, what I want to tell you today is, children, and why I was repeating again about these verbs, because verbs play an important role when you talk. Because if you are talking now, we use the present form of the verb. If you are talking about an action which is already completed, you have to go the past form of the verb. And if you want to talk about the future, okay, you go with the future. So that was the reason why I was telling you that learning of verbs are very important to have good English. If you want to write a sentence, you have to write the sentence depending upon the time. So if you want to have a good sentence or a good English, you have to go with the verbs. Verbs are of number of type, children. Verbs, if you learn number of verbs, every day if you can learn 5 to 10 verbs, you can learn very good English. Okay, so let's go back. We have some verbs on the blackboard. Okay, if you can see it here, we have some verbs. In the previous class, already I had taught you about regular and irregular. Okay, and today also I'm talking about the same topic, but we have some words or these verbs which have the same form in the past and even in the future. Okay, so particularly I have taken some words here so that I want to explain where you can remember and then learn and use in your daily life or in your sentence formation. Okay, let's go on to the blackboard. So we have the verb here, look. If you want to write the past form of it here, children, L-O-O-K-E-D, looked. So here we took the ED form. So if you are taking the past form of look, and if you are having ED form, the same form you get it here also, children. L-O-O-K-E-D, looked. And so this is having ED form and even past participle also having ED form. Since both the verbs here, past tense and past participle, are going with ED form, such verbs we call them as a regular verb, children, regular verb. And if you want to write the future form of look, children, you will write the with will or shall you take, and then you take the same form here, that is look. Okay, so in future form, if you want to write the present form only you take, but here you take these two forms depending upon the subject. Now if you go with the jump, the past form is J-U-M-P-E-D. I took ED form here. If you are taking ED form here, children, even the past participle also continues the same form, jumped. So if both are having ED form here, children, this is called as the same verb, that is a regular. Let's go back here, ask. If you want to write, it is in present tense. If you want to write in past tense, it is called as asked. Since it is taking ED form, the same form repeats even in past participle. Okay, A-S-K-E-D. So it is having ED form, so it is also called as a regular verb, children. So for these two, if you want to write in future, children, the same you take will or shall, and then you take J-U-M-P. jump. Okay, will jump and will ask or shall ask, you can take it here, children. Now let's go back here. Okay, these three I was telling you that they are regular verbs because they are ending with okay, d here, ed, and if they are ending with the d also, you can call it as a regular, as I had taught you in the previous class. But here I was discussing about only ed. Regular means they end with the d or ed. That's what I talked about. But today I was teaching only about ed, children. Now let's go back here. We have some more verbs here. Learn. The past of learn. Okay, learn is present. The past form is here, children. Learned. Learned. You can also write in the other way, that is learnt. Both right, children. You can write learn means you can call it as a learned, or you can also call it as learnt. If you are taking learned, it is regular. If you are taking learnt, it is irregular, because this is not ending with okay, d or ed. Okay, learnt. Here, children, you may get one more doubt here. Sir, here you are having learnt, and here also you are having learnt. The same forms you have in past tense and past participle, and we can call it as a regular. It is wrong, children. Why it is wrong? Because the past tense and the past participle is not ending with d or ed. It is ending with t. So it is called as irregular verb. Remember that. Okay. If you want to write in future, you can call it as will learn. Okay. You can take will or shall. Will learn. Okay. Let's go back with another word, that is teach. Okay. The past tense of teach is, so learned. So both forms right. Here also you can take learned, learned or learned. Teach. Okay. The past tense of teach is taught, taught. Okay. And even in past participle it is taught. Remember, this is very important where children are confused. Okay. They say teached. It is not teached, it is taught. Teach, taught. If you want to write in future, will teach, you have to remember. By. This is another word where children confuse. By. B-O-U-G-H-T, bought. The same will be repeated. By, bought and bought. So these are irregular I am talking about. Okay. Now eat. So this is same and this is same. This is same. Even though they are same in both the forms, they are irregular because they are not ending with ed. So eat, ate, eaten. So the entire word changed here. Eat, ate, eaten. Okay. Present tense, past tense and past participle. Future will be, okay, will eat. Okay. Read. Here this is another confusion children generally they make. Read. Okay. So here what children they say here in children, read. That's what they say here. That's not the way to say here, children. Read we call it as in present tense, but in past tense we call it as read. Okay. The spelling will be like this, R-E-D. Okay. The pronunciation is this, but the spelling is not this. Okay. Read, present tense. Past tense is read. So if you want to make a sentence here, children, in past tense, okay, present tense, I read now. If you want to say past tense, okay, I read yesterday, but don't say I read yesterday. Yesterday means past tense. So you can't say read. You should say I read yesterday. So that's the way you have to pronounce here, children. The next word is put. These two verbs, put, cut. Okay. So in present tense it is put, in past tense it is same, and even in past participle it is same. And in present tense it is cut, children. In past tense it is cut. Even in past participle it is cut. So when you make a sentence, it depends upon the time. But the verb is pronounced the same. But here it is pronounced different, read. Here it is pronounced as put in past tense and even in past participle, children. So if you want to write this, you can take will put. Okay. So these are some of the verbs where children are confused, children. Especially, okay, from here they are confused. So that was the reason why I was again teaching you on the blackboard, children. So whenever you get the time, please try to learn these verbs and tenses, okay? Present tense, past tense, and past participle. If you learn these tenses, children, okay, it will be very very useful to have a very good English, okay? Whenever at least 5 to 10 words every day if you can learn, okay, they'll be helping you a lot, children. Okay, thank you.